Now then guys, hope you're well. I'm coming to you from the living room today. The kids are in bed this time again and the wife is still out, so fantastic. I am wearing my Datejust today. Oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning. Still loving it. Still coping with the scratches just. But today is all about a comparison video. Top high-end Rolex and an entry-level Rolex. And here they are. A Daytona, some rose gold and an Airking. £25,000, £5,000. So let's call it £20,000 difference between these two watches. Is it worth it? Well, life is all about perspective. You've got to just live accordingly to your monetary wage, the house you live in, the car you drive. It's all about perspective. So if I sold all of my watch collection, the Datejust, the Airking, the Tudor, the Bremont, the Pelagos, the Hamilton, I reckon if I sold them all at retail, which I never do, I'd be about £19,000. So I'd only be, £4,000 or £5,000 off. I take out a small loan and I can afford this watch. So yeah, in reality, a distant reality, yeah, I could buy this watch if any idiot bothered to even phone me back about it. But in reality, I would love to wear and own something like this. It's absolutely fantastic. And just to have that experience of touching and holding this watch for a prolonged period of time is almost satisfactory enough for me. In reality, if I did scrape together enough with loans and selling every other watch I own, what I would be thinking is, because of the income that I'm on and the family that I've got to feed, I'd be thinking if I sold this watch, I could still buy 2 or 3 other Rolex, maybe an Omega, still pay some bills off, take the kids on holiday. I simply couldn't afford to do it all. I couldn't afford to buy super expensive watches, go on holidays, have a nice car. It's all about perspective really. So this is just a step up in class and I don't think I'll ever get there. Having said that, about 10 years ago, I was looking in the window at the orange of Planet Oceans thinking, I will never ever get there. So then I stepped down to the Hamiltons and I'm like, they're really nice. They're still a bit expensive though. So, times change, everything change, people evolve, you get better jobs, you get worse jobs, more money comes in, less money comes in. So if you can, you stretch financially to a watch if you want one. If you can afford it, get it. But even if I could afford this, I could never afford it, if you know what I mean. So let's flip the camera and talk about the pros and cons of these two stunning watches. Here we are, camera flipped. So if you want to win these, I have no idea how it works, how the competition works, but I'm going to give these away. They actually have got little moving parts in them, I think. I can't get them to move now, I'm looking through the camera, I'm struggling. But they are some lucky winner is going to get these, and these are about over £100 anyway, so really nice, really good quality, and I'm going to give them away because I feel like it. Jonesy's already got a pair, and here they are. Well, it's like keeping up with the Joneses, isn't it? Literally. So, Prince. There we go, focus finally, Jesus. Versus Pauper. Well, I'll tell you now. They'd make a great couple actually, wouldn't they? Both 40mm watches, but what do you get? You get a superior movement, 72-hour power reserve I think it is. You actually get the chronograph version as well. You get a ceramic bezel. You get a more secure clasp. You could wear that to work on a leather strap. You could wear it on the rubber strap on a weekend. And if you're doing the gardening and walking the dog, you could wear the Airking. They make a great couple. So such contrasting watches. There's nothing usually with Rolex. There's similarities, easy for me to say, through a Rolex. So the Datejust, for example, there's similarities between this and the Airking, but the Daytona rose gold and the Airking, there is very, very, very. There's nothing, in fact, I could say. So they're different. The strap's different. The case, the lugs are similar, I'll give you that. The lugs are similar, bezels are different, dials massive, well they've both got black dials. That's got a 48 power reserve. I don't know if you'll be able to pick that up on the camera, but that's got a bit of red writing on Daytona as well, which is pretty cool. And that's got the original font of Airking as well, so that's pretty cool as well. It is a nice watch. I got some great shots of this the other day, so this is just going to be a quick video because you're comparing chalk and cheese, aren't you? They're just completely different. But this watch is just to die for, and I would, if you have the money, I would recommend it. Could you be a one watch guy? I'd have to be a one watch guy and still struggle to afford this watch, but oh my god, it is sexy. And I think I'd love a rose gold watch or a yellow gold watch, but it'd have to be part of a collection. I couldn't cope with just having one watch. Stunning piece. Alright guys, let me know in the comments if you like this. It is sexy, hold it, feel it. Even if you're on £1,000 a year, just put your best suit on, walk into a shop and just say I want to try one on. It's well worth it. Absolutely stunning experience. Or would you go for the Airking? So, two polarising, totally contrasting Rolex here. Let me know your thoughts guys. Which do you prefer? And which would you get if you had the money? Would you buy both? Or would you buy none? Right guys, let's get back. So, let's hang on. What am I doing here? So what I realised in the process of making this comparison video is that it's utterly pointless and cut it short as quickly as I can. They're just so different, aren't they? And I would love to have multiple Rolex or Pateks in my collection. Yeah, that's the you know, the big dogs. You know, everyone likes them. They're desirable. You can't go wrong with so many of them. But pennies matter in this life, don't they? And if you haven't got them, you shouldn't be wasting them on watches, that's for sure. I've wasted a ton of money on watches. That's part of the reason I like Rolex, is that if you do sell it, you're going to get your money back. With Omegas, Breitlings, you know, it's like a new car off the showroom. The price just goes and on eBay. They try and rip your arm off. The a-holes on eBay, try to offer pennies. So this was just a quick comparison because you know, when the hell am I going to have a 25 grand watch in the house again? So I want to get as much content and memories to look back on. Jonesy, top man again. I really can't thank you enough. And that's mine. So these both came into my possession on Monday. Thank God I'm still going to have one of them on Friday. So just a quick video guys. Completely different, I know. Right, over and out. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, hang on. Really not good at this game, am I? These, right, I've no idea how they work, so I might put it out on Instagram and you've got to share some or follow me or something. Let's get this account building. I want Jonesy to send me that Patek. Come on, pal. Right, so that is that. I'm going to give these away. Yank the mic, got the last present. And these are going to be, and then there's going to be a couple of watch straps and a watch winder coming up as well as a giveaway. So keep your peepers peeled, hit like and notification buttons. I know it's a bit cringy asking for it, but yeah, get it done. No point me talking to myself every night like a weirdo, is there? So let's get more of you out there, follow me. And the guys that keep in contact and make comments and sort of engage, it's really appreciated. It's nice that people out there are, you know, saying nice things ultimately. One or two guys say shitty things, but they can piss off, can't they? Right guys, I'm going this time. Over and out. I'll see you in the next one.